BBC Television presents...
Hancock.
I'm a bit confused, Sid. Listen to this recording of our script. Knock, knock. Who's there? Dishes. Dishes who? This is the police. Come out with your hands up. Good, isn't it? It's not the quality of the joke I'm talking about, Sid. There's something wrong with it. Didn't you notice? Sounds fine to me. It's a good joke, Hancock. Yes, it's a great joke, but I'm not getting any laughs. There was no laugh for the punchline. The audience are laughing in the wrong places. Oh, I've just thought of another knock-knock joke. Knock-knock. Who's there? Tony. Tony who? Don't laugh, it's Tony Hancock. Don't worry, we won't. Yes, very droll, Sid. I haven't noticed it before. It's some new thing. It's destroying my confidence, you know. A comedian thrives on applause. You're nothing without it. The audience doesn't seem to be laughing at any of my jokes, but they're falling about over yours and Kenneth Williams. That can't be right. Well, sounds spot on to me. Kenneth and I are quite happy about it. You're the straight man, Hancock. I am not and never have been the straight man. I'm the funny guy. Don't get me wrong, Sid. I'm quite happy you're getting lots of laughs, but I can't understand why I'm not. After all, I'm regarded as the best comedian in the world. I was getting laughs when Jimmy Cranky was still in short trousers. Now, there's a coincidence. So, why do you think you're not getting any laughs, Hancock? As you know, Sid, I used to have them rolling in the aisle, but I don't know what's happened. That's why I'm asking you. Am I losing my touch? Is the muse in lockdown? Has coronavirus damaged my ability to communicate with my audience? Have I suddenly become rubbish? That's it. The last one. You've suddenly become rubbish. Oh, that solved that then. It's a lack of technique, mate. That's it. You've hit the nail on the head. A lack of technique in the sound crew. So you think the sound recording engineers are not picking up all my lines with the microphone? Too much fur on the silly furry thing they wave about on a pole. Nah, it's not the microphone, it's your technique, the way you deliver the line. I can't believe I'm hearing this. Well, maybe your hearing's gone as well. That's it, you're getting applause, but you can't hear it. Phew, that's it, what a relief. I thought it was my comedic talent, Sid. Wait a minute, don't be daft, the applause wasn't on the tape either. So I have lost my comedy mojo. I'm all washed up as a comedian. I might as well pack it in. Yeah, well, perhaps your comedy mojo has gone off to the bar, just like a lot of the audience do while you're on stage. I've seen them doing it. Well, that's the final straw, Sid, and it's the one sticking out of their flaming dry martinis they're sipping instead of listening to yours truly. I'll have a word with the floor manager. They'll have to keep the customers in their seats. We can't have them roaming around like wild swine while I'm casting my comedy pearls around, can we? Order, order. I brought the Hancock's half-hour team together to discuss the matter of audience participation in the recorded sessions at the BBC, vis-à-vis the audience laughter. And I'm not getting none.
The silly buggers won't stop rustling bags of crisps and popcorn and munching shot ices. I wouldn't mind, only they won't give me one. Get your own, they say. To me, the star. I said replace them with a laughter machine. It's cheaper. And have you ever seen a laughter machine stuffing its face with the chalk ice?
Where the hell are they getting all these snacks from?
It's Sid. He's selling them. But don't tell him I said so.
What do you mean, don't tell him I said so? I'm standing right next to you.
Oh, don't frighten me like that. I almost had a heart attack.
It's a load of lies. How can I be selling snacks and stuff? I'm on stage doing a flaming show. Where's your evidence, Williams? You can't go around casting nasturtiums about your fellow professionals. It's unprofessional.
Look here, I've got proof. In a moment of desperation and hunger, I picked up a wrapper off the floor.
You bounder. It says James's Snacks. Well, would you flaming well believe it? There must be another James, and he sells snacks and ices in theatres. If it's not you, Sid, who is it then? You've got one of your relatives on board, haven't you? Admit it.
Come on, boys, don't fight. They're very nice chalk ices, Tony. I always have a few. I'm sure it's not our Sid, James.
Another James? No. That's too much coincidence. Right, Sid. Spill the chalk ices or give me 50%. Oh, chance. I haven't had my 50% yet. Those are the words of a guilty man. Williams, how did you get them to the audience?
I'm not sure. I think he smuggles them. I don't tell tales, except haven't you noticed? The crunching and rustling noises always start when Sid's not on stage.
Just because I'm not on stage doesn't mean I'm out selling choc ices like some flaming 17-year-old usher out. I go to the loo, read the Sporting Life. I'm not short of a few bob, you know. Yes, but I'm short of a few laughs and I want to know why. So you're out selling choc ices, are you? I bet you're overcharging the customers too. That's Sid James for you. That's why they aren't laughing, they think it's me. Where do you get your choc ices from, Atty? And what do they cost?
I don't want to get Sid into trouble or anything. One of the stagehands gets them for me, and they cost £8.39.
£8.39? No wonder they're not laughing. You can buy a four-course dinner for that. Where does that stagehand get them from? This has got the stamp of Sid James all over it.
Well, I didn't notice the stamp of Sid James on it, Tony.
Why not, Atty? It makes perfect sense.
Well, because if Sid stamped on the ices, he would have crushed them. Anyway, I think the stagehand gets them from the foyer.
There you are then. It's not me, it's the BBC profiteering. They're not satisfied with the licence fee anymore. So you know you're profiteering, Sir James. You know you're stealing food out of the mouths of children. I'm trying to get food in the shape of a choc ice into the mouths of children, Hancock.
It's quite simple, Tony. The stagehand said there's a man out in the foyer selling them.
Well, that's all done then. Can we go now? I'm late for my tea. By the way, Sid, have you got any crisps, popcorn and choc ices? You promised me some.
Just sit down, Williams. Choc ices isn't even why I brought you here. The reason I brought you here is I'm not getting any laughs.
And you're not getting any choc ices by the sound of it either.
Hancock's grumpy because he thinks we're getting all the laughs, and he's not. Ah. Well, listen to this, you two. Knock, knock. Who's there? Dishes. Dishes who? This is the police. Come out with your hands up.
Dishes? What's the joke about? Washing up? It would have been better with a funny voice. Anyway, Sid's funniest. Be honest.
Wait a minute, Ken. Oh, I see what Tony means. He does the funny bit and no one laughs, while Sid does the unfunny bits and everyone roars with laughter.
That's exactly it, Atty. Something funny's going on.
Yeah, something funny's going on, but not when you're doing it.
Sorry, Hancock, it's just natural talent. I have a way with the ladies and a way with work. Yes, and a way with choc ices. As they say, a good workman with a dodgy hammer is better than a bad workman with an expensive hammer. Well, you know what you can do with your flaming hammer, don't you, Sid? I'll tell you what, we'll do the joke the other way round. In the next show we'll swap. You'll do the punchline and I'll do the other parts, and we'll see who gets the laughs this time.
1 week later.
Here it is. I've got a recording of our joke. It's probably all my imagination. Here goes. Knock, knock. Who's there? Dishes. Dishes who? This is the police. Come out with your hands up. It is. There it is again. Sid's getting a laugh at the punchline, whereas when I do it, I don't. You still get all the laughs, Sid. What's going on? Sorry, Hancock, some of us have got it, and some of us ain't. I've owned my delivery over years. I learned it all on the carry-on. Like carry-on up the foyer. You can't compare carry-on films with Hancock's Half Hour. It's amateurish rubbish. So which one's the amateurish rubbish then? It's the amateurish rubbish that's getting all the laughs. Haven't you worked out? The audience only have to look at me, and they know they're supposed to laugh. It's almost as if I'm paying them to laugh.
I've been saying the same thing to anyone who listens. Just give me some wrinkles and a wacky nose, like Sir James, and I'll go right into the top. Top of what? I don't know.
I agree with you, Tony. Something strange is going on. I know Sid is good at jokes, but so are you. Sid looks funny, but so do you.
Funny? I look suave and sophisticated. I don't look funny, Hat. That must be the problem. I know. I'll go along to a boxing gym and ask all the heavyweights to punch me in the face.
Just tell him one of your jokes. I know a joke about a boxer, but the punchline hurt.
Something you said earlier, Sid, about paying the audience to laugh. You've let it slip. That's what you're doing. Paying them to laugh at your jokes and not mine. You must be crazy, Hancock. I'm not paying people not to laugh at your jokes.
No, you're giving them chalk ices not to laugh at his jokes.
How do you know that, Williams?
Sid told me.
And where were you?
We were sitting at the bar until Sid slipped off his stool and fell on the floor.
Wait a minute, Sid. If you're giving away chalk ices, why are they costing me £8.49?
I forgot to tell you, Hattie. Your chalk ices have chocolate on them.
Don't all the chalk ices have chocolate on them, Sid?
Well, as it happens, Hattie, most of them haven't. Chocolate's expensive.
Thanks, Sid.
You don't believe all that nonsense, do you, Hattie? Sid's taking us all for a ride. So that's why I'm not getting any laughs. The audience is too busy stuffing their faces full of chalk ices that haven't got any chocolate on them. Betrayed by someone I regarded as a friend. Et tu, Brutus? Why? Why, for God's sakes? Have I not been a good friend? Did I once not give you my last chalk ice?
Sid told me you did it because the BBC are checking to see how many laughs we get. The more laughs, the more we get paid.
So that's why I don't get paid, is it?
Oh, stop sounding so bitter.
So why doesn't Sid give them chalk ices to get them to laugh at his jokes, rather than giving them chalk ices not to laugh at mine?
To get them to laugh at his jokes, he gives them drinks at the bar when they're all a bit tiddly and he's run out of ices.
Payola, that's what it is, payola. However, you, Williams, are an honest but simple soul who hasn't let Sid James corrupt him yet. At least you are not involved in all his cheap chicanery and audience manipulation. He's the one sending the tickets to see Hancock's half hour in the first place.
You rotter, Sid James. The price of those chalk ices I sell you is going to go up and all.